Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today we are planning with this kit by Crest Press called Magic School, and I actually got this in a D-stash, like a mystery kit D-stash that she had, and I'm going to pair it with some Scribble Prince Co. Star foil and some Crest Press. I believe it's just regular hollow Bougie boxes. So I'm just kind of starting with putting the date dots or the date labels down and then the date dots down. Now I'm just putting those down, trying to be as even as possible. I always fail at that. I am not very good at putting down stickers evenly, unfortunately. So I'm just putting the date dots on. I love Crest Press's kits because they do include date dots, so I don't have to dig in my foil binder to try to find foiled date dots. And it's a little bit different because they have just like the different colors that are included in the kit in the numbers of the date dots. So I'm taking like half of that. I'm taking half of that foil or like washi strip and putting it on there. And I couldn't get it with the X-Acto knife. The X-Acto knife is very dull and it's being weird, so I just decided to use scissors, make it a little bit easier on myself. So again, I'm just using that other strip and putting that down as well. So trimming those edges, and then I did just default to using the scissors this time. I was like, forget the X-Acto knife, I'll just use the scissors. So yeah, I just trimmed that. Need a little bit more trimming. So I just trimmed that, and now I'm using that. I think this is Lavender Hollow. I'm not really sure, to be honest, but I got it in, I think it was just like a D-stash foil, like D-stash foil bundles. It is an older format for her, so it was definitely a good deal on the cheaper side. So I'm putting those bows on top of that top washi, and then I'm going to use the star for the bottom for this other half of the washi there. Excuse me, I'm so tired today, I'm just yawning. So I'm just putting down the glitter headers now. So I did decide for this week to keep them solid, kind of all solid on one side, and or on one row rather, and then I'm just finding that so it's like a star pattern, and I felt like this was the perfect one for this kit. I actually didn't have to search that hard in my foil binder to find a pair for this, so that was really cool. Kind of instantly I was drawn to this Lavender Hollow-y star foil bundle. I think it really goes really well with the kit. So I'm just putting down like normal that double box scene. I'm trying to line up that door. Got it pretty perfect. Looks like a seamless scene. And I'm putting those star overlay boxes on. And then I just am using the Crest Press foil Bougie boxes underneath on those boxes that I don't have a box for, so those can be underneath my boxes for my spread. And then I decided to do that box with the trick or treat. So I think like this kit it's kind of Halloween-y, but it's kind of not. It's just kind of like kind of spooky vibes, and we're getting into late September, so I feel like I'm allowed to start planning with some Halloween-esque kits. So it's more of a magical theme, but it also does have elements of Halloween. included in it. So like trick or treat on the bag, that's definitely Halloween. Like bats, I forget what else. Like the witch's hat in that double box scene. There's like 2 witches hats, I think, in that double box scene. So there's definitely like elements that could be magic, but also could be Halloween. So you really could use this kit in October if you wanted to. I think this would be a really good October kit, but I already had so many Halloween kits that I was like, I will just put this in September because I want to use it this year, but it's not fitting in my October lineup. So here we are. So yeah, I found that other box. What's that one? That's with like the Book of Shadows. I don't know if this is like Charmed inspired. It probably isn't. There's probably like other shows that use like the Book of Shadows, but I was super into the TV show Charmed growing up. I'm still really into it. Sometimes I still binge watch that show and rewatch it. I think I've watched the entire season several times. Probably like 7 to 10 times in its entirety, like, which is pretty excessive, but I really like the show, and so I think that it's probably not like entirely that, but I'm wondering if they got that element of the kit from that show or if that's from something else. I'm not really sure. So, and I know like in Charmed they have a magic school, so it's just interesting because this kit is called Magic School. So I would be interested to know if that was inspired at all by that show. I'm sorry, I'm just yawning today. I mean, I did do a lot of filming tonight. I'm just trying to catch up on my filming. I got really behind in planning for a lot of personal reasons, but I think I'm pretty caught up now. I did end up like in my wellness and social media planner, I just kind of neglected them for a couple of weeks. So I just decided that I wasn't even going to bother with it and just kind of taped the pages together and decided that I would just change the dates on the spreads that I had already created that I hadn't used, because I really do like how those spreads came out. But for this planner, which is like my kind of my memory keeping daily planner, I do really like to do every single week, so that way I have something to look back on and remember, you know, what happened. So yeah, I would like to do every week, and I'm usually like very good about it, and oftentimes I will wait until like the week is over and then put, you know, all of the days in, which is fine. So, and sometimes I'll do it more often, but it's never gotten to the point where I've just straight up neglected my planner for like 2 weeks, and that was kind of where I was at lately. So tonight I sat down, I was like, I am going to catch up on planning. I'm going to finish my spreads. I need to film so that I have videos to go up, because today's Tuesday the 21st, and on Monday the 20th no video went up because I didn't have anything ready. And that's the first time for my YouTube channel that I haven't had something prepared, and typically I am like 2 to 3 weeks ahead with my filming as well. So yeah, I'm just pretty behind on everything. So hopefully I am like now caught up, and I will have like 4 or 5, I think I filmed like 4 to 5 videos tonight. So like some hauls, some plan with me's. So I'm just like finishing these up tonight, and so that way I can upload them, get them ready to go, and just kind of be a little bit more ahead of the game now, so I won't have to film anything else this week, I don't think. Unless I think of like a really creative idea that I want to run with, and in that case I can film something this week, but I shouldn't have to. I should be pretty caught up, so I should have like enough videos for the next like couple of weeks. I'll have to film like the rest of this, so this is just the base that I filmed today and I'm doing the voiceover for today, but I will have to do the day by day, but that will be like this weekend or beginning of next week. So but yeah, so anyway, I did put down the this Simply Gilded washi. That's like her month, what's it called? It's her monthly gem collection, like gem of the month collection. And so she's been doing like every single month with the birthstone. So that's what she came up with for the diamond one, which I forget which month diamond is, but I have almost all of them. I'm missing a couple of those gem of the month ones, but I thought that was pretty cool. So I thought it looked good with the spread, so I decided to just go with that. And then I put the rest of that bottom washi at the bottom with that star foil overlay instead. So now what am I doing now? I'm just working on the weekend banner, I think. Yep, I'm putting down those, what do you call them? Flags to do the weekend banner. And I'm just pulling out that weekend banner there. I wish Caress Press's weekend banners were a little bit bigger. I do love their work labels. I love Caress Press's work labels. The fact that it says work and like there's a blank and it says to and then there's another blank. I just have to write in the times, which is really cool. I know it's like not a lot of extra work to write in like blank to blank, but it's nice just to be able to write the numbers in and have it look like pretty put together with that box. So I decided to put that Ouija board there. Ouija board is also in Charmed, so like I don't know why I'm like pretty fixated on this being inspired by Charmed. I'm very curious if it actually is, but there's definitely a lot of elements in this kit that I think are kind of like inspired by that. Again, it just could be like magic related, so I mean, I don't know, but and then that one is like some sort of book or scroll or something, and then like some crystals, some potion bottles, some apples. And then I'm just putting my to clean. And then I put the dinner, the weekly dinner plans. Oh my gosh, I need to stop yawning. I'm sorry, y'all, that I'm just yawning a little bit through this voiceover. I'm just so tired. So I'm just putting down some of the deco in the corners and things. I definitely needed to spice up that weekend banner. It was very plain. And so I ended up putting some deco, and then you'll see in a minute, but I ended up using some star deco and things to just kind of spice up that weekend banner a little bit. there, see like those little star deco things. I do try to use those as much as possible because I have so many of those just random sheets from Scribble Prints Co. because I feel like they come in foil kits, but I hardly ever use them, or if I use them in a spread, I don't use like that, I don't use that whole sheet. So then it just kind of sits in my foil binder forever until I find another time to use it. So I am trying to make my way through my foil kits versus the foil overlays I just have in rolls, just because I know I will use those more down the road. So that is the final base spread, and I'll see you in a little bit for the day by day. Hi everyone, and welcome back for the day by day for this kit. So I am just going through the kit. I had also pulled some additional boxes just because this, I forget the name of it, but it's either the essential or the full kit, and it doesn't come with very many boxes from Crest Press. So unfortunately, I knew I just wasn't going to have enough boxes for the entire week. So I did pull out some other just extra sheets of boxes that I have. So I'm starting off on Monday, and I put a character sticker by Shine Sticker Studio, and I put that I had a sick day that day, so I did not go to work that day. I had, I think, some sort of stomach bug. I was sick a lot the weekend before, and I thought I was doing okay, and then I wasn't. So I got sick again on Monday morning, very early, and so I did text my boss and just let her know that I wouldn't be into work that day, and I did take a full sick day, and it wasn't ideal, but I had to do it. So and I'm glad I did, because I did end up getting sick later in the day as well. So I mean, at least when you're sick, you can be sick at home and not have to be like going to the bathroom. So I put a script for sleeping in with a Coffee Monsterz Co. emoji for sleeping. I basically slept most of that day. Again, I wasn't feeling good. So in between stomach issues, I was sleeping. And then I did end up using this movie marquee. I didn't watch any movies, but I did binge watch some YouTube that day when I wasn't sleeping. Obviously can't sleep 100% of the day, so I was in bed, but I was watching some YouTube, and I did sleep a lot of that day, plus I did also go to bed early, so I wasn't up for that much of the day. So I put that I went to bed early, and I put that do not disturb Munchkin from Once More with Love there. And so I was trying to think back on my meals. The only thing I could remember was Monday, that I had pasta, and I know I just had like plain pasta with, I think, like a little bit of butter that night, and I didn't eat anything else like the rest of the day, just because I was letting my stomach settle. But I was actually going to fast for the whole day, but I started to feel like really lightheaded, and like almost like I was going to pass out. So I had like zero energy to even like walk across the room. So I think because I had been sick a lot that weekend, and then I hadn't eaten all day that day, like my stomach, like my body wasn't getting the nutrients that it needed. So anyway, I did end up eating just because I kind of had to. So Tuesday I did end up going back to work. I was not 100% better, but I was well enough to go back to work. And I had a lot of meetings that day, so I didn't want to have to cancel them. So I put that in the morning. I had some admin time just to catch up on stuff. And I put a green Darner Design Pearl the Penguin icon on there. I had an SOC meeting, which is like a student of concern meeting, so that was over the phone. I did have some lunch, so I didn't really eat any breakfast, but I'm not normally like a huge breakfast person, but I did kind of go back to trying to eat normal that day. So I did go to lunch and take a break from work. Then I put down that bigger box just for marking our Tuesday staff meeting, and I used that normal one by the Coffee Monsterz Co. for staff meeting and a meeting script. And then I put that one. You can't actually see it very well. Well, you can see it okay in the video actually, but you actually can see this pretty well with the black on black. So I put that I delivered some COVID meals. So in our housing complex, we do some isolation housing where we do have to deliver meals to their door that get delivered to us. So I literally just go drop them outside the door, knock, and then they come out and grab them whenever they want. Usually most folks open pretty quickly, but so I just kind of knock and walk away. And then I also put that I had that last one that I did have some planning time that night. I kind of caught up on my planning, my YouTube, filming videos and things. So I did a lot of that night. Since I was kind of still not feeling 100%, I didn't really want to like go out and do anything. So I figured I would just stay in and plan. So I used this Shine Sticker Studio Star of the Unicorn character and a planning time sticker there. Then for the next day, I also put that I had some just admin time in the morning. A lot of mornings I just try to have like admin time, just so I'm not like coming in first thing in the morning and having to do like a ton of work. I mean, I have to do work obviously, but like not a ton of meetings or anything right away. And then I waited to put that so that it would, yeah. And then I used a Glam planner teeny for that. And then I had a one-on-one with one of my staff members, and I put a Coffee Monsterz Co. speech bubble emoji, which is usually what I use for my meetings. Then I did do have a lunch break, and so I actually used like a takeout sticker. Most of the time I just take out. I don't really eat at the place. I mean, COVID's getting better, but we're still not 100%, so I'm not super comfortable eating around a lot of people. So I'll do it every once in a while, but not on a regular basis. And then I put that I had another one-on-one with another staff member and I used that same Coffee Monsterz Co. speech bubble. Stop. Grayson. Hey, stop it. He's doing his nails. That's bad. Don't do your nails on the carpet. Okay? And then I'm trying to fit all the boxes in there. Wednesdays are always a busy day, so I always have a lot to write down. And then I also put that I had some other meetings and used some speech bubble emojis again. And I'm looking for like a little bit of a different sticker to indicate a meeting with a student. And I use that Coffee Monsterz Co. one with that has like an umbrella with like multiple things coming down. So there was just like a lot going on in that meeting, so that's why I chose that one. And then lastly, I put that I did both Uber and Instacart that night. So Instacart, Grayson. Instacart was not really that busy, so I ended up swapping to Uber Eats, and Uber Eats was a little bit busier, so. You are crazy. Sorry, I had to move something because Grayson was trying to get all over it and act like a crazy cat. Anyway, so on to Thursday. So Thursday, I am putting in my work time. I put in that I had some admin time. Basically all morning was just admin time. And I used a Coffee Monsterz Co. emoji for like, I think this sheet is like overworked or something like that. Or maybe it's like multitasking, I forget. But anyway, it's something related to that. And then I put team lunch, and then I had a one-on-one with Amber, my supervisor. Then I put that I had to do the COVID meals again. And I put that I did also work Instacart and Uber Eats again that night. Again, Instacart was pretty slow, so I swapped over to Uber Eats. Out of the two, Instacart definitely is my preference. I love grocery shopping. And then I actually worked really late that night, so I was pretty late to bed. So for the Instacart and Uber Eats, I used this Glam planner, teeny. It's like the Kiss My Ass teeny of like, it's like I think it's like road trip or something it's called, but it just kind of reminded me of being in the car, like working the delivery. So I've been using that to mark that. I'm looking for other stickers to use. You wanna come up, buddy? Excuse me. Okay, Grayson's coming up to help me film the voiceover. If you hear his purring, that's why. Okay, so for the team lunch, I did find this Once More with Love, like friends together type sticker that I used. And then I used the Once More with Love, You Mad Bro, for my one-on-one with my supervisor, just because there was some things that we needed to talk about. And then I used a COVID spray, one for the COVID meals, and then this like pooped out munchkin for being late to bed. Hi. What are you doing? Okay, and then for Friday, I put that I had to upload. Do you want to be up here or not? Make a decision, buddy. He's not sure what he wants to do. Okay. Let's just be there. I put that I had to upload like some certifications for me for like the department that I work for. So I have to do some state certifications every year. And I had already done them, but I just forgotten to upload them. Because I only have to do them every annual year, so I did them like back in December or January. But I had to upload them again, so I went through and did that. And there was a couple other ones I had to redo. So I did that. Yes, I did. And I put that like thumbs up munchkin because I got that all completed. So I was excited I got that completed early because I needed to do that. And then I have lunch. Then I had to do some reviews on IIs, which are just like something my student staff have to do. And so I put a Coffee Monsterz Co. kind of multitasking emoji, like multitasking on the computer, because it was all kind of like data driven. Then what was the next one? Oh, I did some catch up just on like emails and stuff, so I put a computer or an emoji on the computer. So obviously it's Friday, so I just wanted to make sure I caught up on all of my emails before I went home for the weekend, since I try really, really hard and I'm pretty good at it now. I used to be not so good at it, but I'm pretty good at not checking my email over the weekends or on my days off. So I'm pretty good at that now. I used to be very attached to my email, but I'm not anymore. I used a Coffee Monsterz Co. like takeout little emoji for lunch. And then I used a Once More with Love munchkin watching TV. So that night, like the night before, Law & Order SVU and Law & Order Organized Crime had premiered for their new season. So I binge watched that night. And there was 2 episodes of Law & Order SVU and 1 episode of Law & Order Organized Crime. And I watched all 3 that evening. So yeah. Oh, buddy. Sorry if you hear my zipper. I gotta plug my computer in real quick so that it doesn't die while I'm filming this voiceover. Because it just popped up and said 10%, so that's not good. Okay. So I put that I woke up early at 6 a.m. Stop it. Stop doing your nails on the carpet. Yeah, so both, basically both Saturday and Sunday I woke up around like 6 a.m. just so I could get an early start to the day. So I did put the Once More Love Rise and Shine munchkin. And then I put that I went on a Starbucks run on Saturday. If I'm going to get up early, I definitely need coffee. And then I did Instacart all day. And then I did Uber Eats in the evening. So I put a kind of grocery store one from Once More with Love for both days for the Instacart munchkin. So Saturday I did both. Sunday I just did Instacart. I didn't do any Uber Eats. And then I also put another munchkin like holding coffee for Saturday to indicate my Starbucks run. And then I put that I went to bed late on Saturday, and I put a La Tired munchkin. And then for the Uber Eats, I put a Once More with Love like drive-through character sticker. And then on Sunday, like I said, I did Instacart all day. I did come home late and I did laundry. And then I did go to bed really late at night. But it's the weekend, so, you know. And then I put But First Coffee, and that is from, what shop is that from? I don't remember which shop that's from, to be honest. And then the laundry character sticker is from Shine Sticker Studio, and then the bed light is from Glam Planner. So that is my final spread, and I did just write in that I did laundry and I did Grayson's litter box throughout the week, and I could not remember any more meals. So that is my final spread.